today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Washington football team taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. Here's Sims to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Steven Sims on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Intended for...
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
At the 12-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play. But they do pick up a 1st down, a nice consistent gain.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. From a yard out. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. I'll let you to the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic first down.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On 2nd down, it's Hill, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. Backwards a yard.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
A loss of 5 yards.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Steven Sims set to return it for Washington. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
1st down, Baltimore.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st down.
Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Nothing.
Now the 3rd-year man out of Rutgers, it's Gus Edwards. And a penalty flag is down to the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. But I'm not sure this is going to stand. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, he's got a man wide open. complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
A gain of 22.
A good pickup there, a 22. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it is caught at the 7-yard line.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Is good.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting the lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Gibson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
It's the Baltimore ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Jackson's pass complete to Marquise Brown.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusive. And the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. The 20. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he's got it up and through. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take it. Where's the tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake.
2nd and 8.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
3rd down and 8.
To throw is Jackson on 3rd down. That one complete to Hill. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
And Jackson throwing once more. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Jackson will throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jackson on first down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
The pass.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Again, Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Jackson's pass.
The ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long.
And it's third down.
To throw again is Jackson. Now he's forced out left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. So we've hit halftime all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Gain on the play. Brings up third.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Incomplete. He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
12-yard line.
2nd and 11. This pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his...
And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Ravens take
and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
3-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So here is Washington now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On 1st down, Gibson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his man on the crossing route. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Flushed out right. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's complete. Brunam. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
but I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Baltimore.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And down he'll go at the 25. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
First down, Baltimore.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And he's able to put it through. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And down he goes but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. That'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins.
Dustin Hopkins.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins.
Field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Washington, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin.